Hey guys, Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape. This is a juice review for the two juice lines that are brand new introduced by Asmodus distribution. That is the Snow Wolf line of juice, 4 flavors. You guys will recognize the Snow Wolf. That's the 200 watt temperature control badass mod. Soon to be releasing the Snow Wolf Mini 75 watt. And that is the Snow Wolf line of juice, 4 flavors. And I also have Pirates line of juice from Asmodus distribution. Pirates. 4 flavors there. So let's talk. So that is the juice line from Snow Wolf and Pirates, both by Asmodus distribution. And I should mention, honorable mention, this is the Snow Wolf 50 with temperature control, and I think it's been upgraded to 60 watts incidentally, but it is the Snow Wolf 50. This is the clean mech mod from Asmodus, and this bad boy over here is the Segali 75 watt Oni with the demon etching in aqua blue. Gorgeous. Asmodus, I don't know much about this juice line. You sent it to me. I'm reviewing it. I've tried them all. I've vaped on them all. These are very bold. These are very interesting and unique and different. I'm going to get to those second because they are very bold. So I'm going to start out with the more subtle, gentle, laid-back flavors of the Pirates line, which are very nice. My preference in juice runs along the lines of custards and dessert flavors and anything like that. So fruits don't really do it for me. Menthols don't do it for me, but I will review them. I will talk about them, and I will talk about how my impressions of them as juice, not necessarily for me to vape, but for people who are looking for those profiles of juice. The first one we're going to have is the Captain. That beeping that you hear is the front door. I am at Fluid Vapor in Bohemia, New York, and they have a very busy retail shop downstairs. I'm hanging out in the lounge upstairs. First, let me grab some coffee, cleanse the palate a little bit. Okay, the Captain is a watermelon. Let me get to that last. We'll go with the Musician. This is the most low-key, subtle of the flavors. All right, this is a strawberry flavor. I forget which one of these I have. I think I might have the chest in this one. But okay, so this is the Musician on a hot day. Well, I read you the description in the close-up, but it's a nice mild strawberry flavor with a little hint of, just the barest hint of menthol. Just enough to leave me with, like, my mouth and my throat taste cool. I don't get the menthol on the inhale. I get it on the exhale, and then afterwards for a second or two. It's got that cooling effect. Very nicely done. High VG. Okay, then we have the chest. This is a divine fruit with smooth and subtle undertones. Where's that? The chest. Here it is. Okay, this one I have in the Subverter Mini with an Atlantis nickel coil, and I am vaping this on the Snow Wolf 50 or 60 watt. I don't know. It's upgraded. See, it's at 60 watts, but we're going to go to temperature control mode. Sorry. Temperature adjust. 520 is way too much. We'll go to 450. 450. Okay, there we go. Resistance check. Yes. And it just read the resistance at 0.13 and it locked it in. So here we go. This is the Snow Wolf Mini. No, the Snow Wolf 50. It's got very good functioning temperature control. Review video on this coming out soon. And you open it up and there's your little treasure chest battery. Oh, what's that battery we got? Look at that battery we have in there. How about that? Pegasus Vapor Academy battery. My 2500 milliamp hour. That is for use, that's a 20 amp battery for use at 50 to 70 watts on a regulated device. Well, we're right in there about that. Very nice. The chest. I'm going to drip this and then I'm going to talk about what because it doesn't tell you what fruits. I really can't tell. They're not bold. I'll tell you what, it tastes like more natural fruit, like fruit preserves, like jam, rather than like candy. I'd almost swear there's like strawberry in here and blueberry in here. It tastes like fruit salad, like natural, like fruit preserves. It's very good, it's very intriguing, it's very mysterious. Almost a little hint of like marmalade in there. It's a mystery. In their description, they don't tell you what it is. They just say a divine fruit with smooth and subtle undertones. It's like, yeah, I'll just say fruit preserves. Very nice, not bold. It's just nice and gentle, sweet, very rich, sweet fruits. Okay, the next one is the Navigator. The Navigator is, again, a mystery fruit trifecta. This one, there's definitely pineapple in. I can smell pineapple. That's bold. And then and it gives you a little bit of sour and citrus hit. Whatever else is in here, I couldn't tell you. Pineapple. Rounded out and balanced with something else. Really couldn't tell you. I'm sorry, it's a mystery to me. It's very pleasant. It's very gentle. And it has no aftertaste. It just, you taste it, it's yummy, and then it leaves you. With a sweet exhale, it certainly does. There you go. That is the Navigator. And then the last one is the Captain. The Captain is straight up watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's bold, it's in your face. Anything watermelon to me is bold. It's got a slight pink color. Yeah, that's straight up watermelon Jolly Rancher or watermelon Starburst. Even in their description, they use the word watermelon burst. So I'm thinking, so if you like candy flavors, that's one for you. All right. So the next line of juice is the Snow Wolf line. So to accompany a very nice growing family of regulated mods, we have the Snow Wolf line. I'm going to start off with a very, very unique flavor, Sua Da. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't know if that's a significant beverage in Asia or something like that, but Sua Da is, let me read this to you. The perfect flavor for your tiresome mornings. This blend of coffee on ice will surely catch you coffee lovers. This is like a nice, strong, bold morning coffee with cream and menthol. And when I vaped it, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Let me hit that again. And I vaped it again. And I mean, I've been vaping on it steadily. It's just interesting. It shocked me to have coffee and menthol combined. But you know what they did was they created an iced coffee latte. And it's a nice high VG, maybe 70 VG. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe actually 60-40. Vapes very well in a tank. That coffee is just bold and yummy. They did it well. It's not overdone. It's not sweet at all. It has, let me drip this. It has little to no sweetness in it. It's just like coffee latte. Yeah, I'll go on that. This is a bold flavor, so it can go right on top of whatever I was vaping. A bold morning coffee with cream, just like the picture says. No sweetness at all. This is something that'll grab a smoker and say, hey, wake up and smell the coffee. And then it has this like not mint, not quite menthol, not like a Vicks candy that menthol usually hits me. Just a nice, refreshing, icy chill to it. The menthol is flavorless. It's just more sensation. It's just got this cool sensation that it leaves you with, like you just drank the iced coffee and it leaves your mouth cool. It's just so interesting. So I think they've done something very unique there. The next one is iced tea, iced tea, and it's not just your garden variety iced tea. It's got some fruit blend to it. It's like maybe a little bit of orange, a little bit of citrus. See, there's a picture has a lime in it. Maybe there's lime. I really couldn't tell you, but it's got a citrusy hit to it. Here we go. Drip that. My Asmodus Clean Mod. It's nice. It's very refreshing. Not very sweet. Again, more on the tea side. A little bit of sweet, just enough. No sweetener flavor to it at all. Just some fruit sweetness. I definitely pick up like an orangey citrus flavor. It reminds me a little of like that orange pico tea, just a little bit, but definite tea. That's interesting. So there you go. You've got iced coffee, iced tea. All right, the next one is this raspberry freeze. Raspberry freeze was very interesting too. It's starting to get nicked out over here. It's straight up raspberry with menthol. And again, the menthol that they're using doesn't have a flavor so much as it has a cooling sensation. It's the best way I can describe it. Very sweet, very bold raspberry, very nicely done. It's a candy raspberry. A little, but not much of the tartness of raspberry. It's just more the raspberry flavor. Yeah, raspberry slushy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? When a raspberry will have that citrus tartness, this doesn't have that citrus tartness. It just has just nice, yummy raspberry flavoring, and then it's got this cool sensation. So I don't want to call it menthol, but I have to, because that's the best way for me to describe this coolness that comes in and hits you. More on the exhale and more on the aftertaste. Just this, my mouth is cool. It's tingly cool. How you guys can do that, I don't know. That is very unique. Um, that's not like any raspberry flavor I've had. And the last one, this one is bold. This one will kick you right in the kneecap. This is Desert Cooler. Desert Cooler is pineapple. It's an orange pineapple. This is like a mandarin orange. It's a bold, punch you in the throat in a good way. All right, so if you like pineapple, if you like orange, you're going to like this. There's nothing subtle about this one. This is so bold. If you're tasting this, use their taster because it's going to stay in your cotton. In a tank, it's very, very, very rich in flavor. It's very intense. Yeah, nothing hiding, no mystery about this one. That orange hits you. Very bold, very rich orange, and the pineapple kind of balances it out. I kind of like it a lot. Fruits are not my flavor profile at all. Pineapple is not my favorite, but this is very interesting. It's rich. Well done. What I'm going to say about this juice line, these flavors are really bold in the Snow Wolf line, these four that I just vaped and talked to you about. They're the kind of juice flavors that I would want to carry in a shop and let my new smokers, new to vaping, try these because they're so contrary to the sense of smoking that they're just going to, if somebody's looking for that 180-degree different direction, this is it. When I started vaping on a tobacco caramel, tobacco vanilla type. Space Jam Eclipse was like an all-day vape for me when I first started out. So I needed that stepping stone transition of a tobacco. Reminded me of sort of like what I used to smoke. But this, then you have those vapors that they want a totally different experience. And you got that here. Very interesting. I don't know anything about this juice line as far as PG-VG ratio. I'm going to have to say it's probably a 60-40. I don't think it's as thick as a 70-30, but it wicks well. I've vaped a couple of these. I've gone through Swada. I've gone through that in my Billo 2 Nano. This is like my second tank. I'm vaping of that. It's just different. So there you go. The Snow Wolf line of juice and the Pirates line of juice from Asmodus Distribution. Thank you very much for watching my channel, Quest for Vape.